Winged cat. Torch-bearing horse. So many rabbits, but only one girl. How about Jennifer? Would you like that name? Yes, Jennifer the rabbit. Should I get a rabbit? What a gorgeous sight. This is such an overindulgence, especially with such unusually warm weather. I guess if there's one downside, in spite of the great number of clouds, the variety isn't as pronounced as it could be. It's still a lovely sight, though.
You were complaining about the unusually warm weather again, weren't you?
Among other things, and I wouldn't say I was complaining. More like wondering what could be.
So, how's the cloud gazing going today?
Very well, actually.
In spite of the warm weather. Well, I just finished, if you're ready.
Actually, I'm not. Care to join me?
I'll have you know that I'm in a fantastic hurry. But for you, I'll make an exception.
You okay, Gabe?
I'll be fine.
Well, it was a wonderful pirouette.
Honey, please, you don't need to tell me. I know it was wonderful. In fact, I'd say it was fabulous. So, what have you spotted so far?
Come here.
Do you enjoy having people rest in your lap, or am I just a special case?
You most certainly are special, Gabe. Look, right there is a winged cat. That one is a horse with a torch in its mouth. And over here, we have Jennifer the rabbit.
Oh, I love little buns. Why Jennifer, though?
Because she's clearly a girl. Can't you tell?
Sure. Are the others lucky enough to have names?
Not yet, but we could name them now. How about we start with the fire horse? There's something very familiar about him, isn't there? Almost like he's up to something.
Wow, you're in a great mood.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Your teasing's on point.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, of course not. You know, with the wind caressing your hair to sway so tenderly about you, the sun gently lighting your face in the most lovely of ways, all brought together to complement that gorgeous smile of yours. I don't think I've ever seen you look so lovely. Maybe it's because you've allowed yourself to be free for the first time over the past 3 weeks, but I just think that.
So that's how I get you to shut up, huh? I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, please, if you think that's enough, then I'm afraid...
Come on, we should probably get started.
You bring me into this wonderful world of comfort, and now you want to take it away from me so quickly, especially after all the trouble I went through to get you this. I mean, this was being guarded by a number of big, angry men who wanted to use my torso to see if they were interested in pursuing lives as butchers. Oh, and you still haven't thanked me for getting it.
Thank you for everything. Come on, we've both been waiting long enough.
Yeah, I suppose we must. Here, let me just put this on you before we begin.
It's utterly beautiful.
Which is why it goes so well with its new owner.
You flatter me too much. Come on, stay focused or we'll never get this done.
I know. It really does look lovely on you, though.
Thank you. So, how does this work?
Well, the thing is, I can only tell you how it worked for me. There's no guarantee that you'll get there the same way.
So, how did you get there?
I started by emptying my mind, which we both know took forever. Once my mind was blank, I opened it up to a relaxing place where my mind was open to anything.
So, I just have to find my own private retreat.
How do you always find a nicer way to say it than I do? Yes, that is exactly what I did. So, are you ready to give it a try? Don't worry, there's absolutely no rush. If you're not ready, then take whatever time you need. They're not going anywhere, and neither am I.
No, I am ready. I guess I just need a moment to prepare myself. Okay, I'm ready. I've got this.
Damn right you do.
Okay. I can do this. Just be relaxed. Find that spot that empties my mind, and I'll be there. Maybe I should open my eyes. If they were going to talk to me, then surely they must have announced themselves already, right?
Open.
What if they don't want to talk to me? Maybe I'm just wasting their time and mine with this futile attempt at communication.
Open.
Was that a voice? No, it couldn't have been. Maybe I'm just focusing too hard. Just relax. Relax.
Open.
No, I don't hear it. It's not there. I have to resist. Don't I?
Open.
I'm floating among the stars? How is that possible?
Kaydence.
You know my name, but how?
I have known your name since it was gifted to you. I know your name the same way a parent knows their own child's name.
It is only natural that I know it.
Why ask a question you know the answer
to? Because I am determined that I will see this through. But I am still terrified of what that might mean, and to be honest, I'm a little bit scared of you. Fearing that which you cannot comprehend is perfectly understandable. But you need not fear me. I am merely a light to guide you when you need it. You represent me, but that does not mean you are my thrall. You have all the freedom that comes with being alive. You know my name. My existence is not something to be feared. All you have to do is acknowledge what you and I truly are, and you will be free of your trepidation. You are the Zodiac Aquarius, one of the 12 creators of this world, and I am your celestial avatar.
That is correct. I am glad that you are
accepting of both myself and my words so quickly. It's not something I ever thought about. Not until 3 weeks ago, anyway.
And yet, in such a short amount of time, you have taken several steps which many would require
a lifetime. I am proud of the progress you have made. And in time, you will feel the same as I do. I hope so.
You will.
It is inexorable. You have already started on a journey that will change you for the better. Confidence in yourself is but one gift you shall gain in this voyage. I imagine that I will also experience a number of hardships. While I have no first-hand experience of this role, I understand that it will most certainly not be easy.
Nothing that is worth doing ever is, Kaydence.
So what am I to do? I suspect that gifting this role to me means that there is some great task that requires my attention. Or am I to become your prophet and spread your word? Now that I know the truth, I have no idea what to do with it.
It is true
that there is a great task that requires your attention. However, preparations must first be made before attempting to solve this plight. Gabriel already knows where to start. For now, trust in him. He will get you and the others where you need to be. Once he does,
you will
you
know
will know
what to do.
I do trust him. But what if I need to speak with you again? How do I return here? How will I know when it's acceptable to return here?
My child,
you already know how to return here. As for when, you may return whenever you wish to, for I do enjoy your company. It is almost time you return to your companion, but I sense you have questions for me. If I can, I shall answer them. Well, I know I should ask you something important, something relevant to the task at hand, but I just cannot focus on anything else. You want to know why, as Aquarius, my material incarnation is a deer? It's just, I don't think anyone would have expected your incarnation to be a woodland creature. It just seems like an odd choice. It was not my choice.
Some of us do take our namesakes as our incarnation, but when a zodiac takes on a physical form,
that form is a reflection of who we are. And there are some, like me, who take the form of a creature more fitting of what we represent. So you are not omnipotent. That is a comforting thought. There is one more thing I'd like to ask, but...
My dear Kaydence,
even though we have just met, we hold a special bond that very few could ever understand. You feel this, don't you? So you do not have to worry about overstepping any boundaries with me. May I... this is silly. May I call you Mother? Of course, Kaydence. Many of our avatars have thought of us as such, and we welcome such a wonderful and heartfelt connection between us. Would you like to hear a secret about Gabriel's meeting with Sagittarius? Since it's a secret, I really shouldn't. But Gabe is such a private man that getting any information out of him is extremely difficult. He's not one to volunteer information, so I can't pass up an opportunity to learn more about him.
When Sagittarius first met Gabriel,
he tackled the poor boy to the ground and licked his face like a dog that had been long separated from its master. But Gabe told me Sagittarius took the form of a great blue fire horse.
in the name of all that is good in this world, be careful. Never let your guard down around them. They're just waiting for an opportunity to pounce.
I'm glad we met. I can't even begin to imagine what my life would be without you.
It seems that all the
answers
answers you came
here
for.
for.
Now it is time to return to your world.
And remember, trust in your fellow avatars, and all will be well.
I eagerly await our next meeting.
So, how was it?
It was impossible to describe.
That's okay, your body language is speaking for you. You look like you just returned to the comforts of home after a long journey. I believe that means your first meeting was a success.
Are they all like that? I mean, do they all give you such an intense feeling of belonging and happiness?
I've only ever met Sagittarius. And I can guarantee you that Saggy and Aquarius are nothing alike. But yeah, they do. There's nothing quite like it, is there?
I don't think anyone or anything could live up to that.
That's part of our role. To spread their ideals throughout the world and to do our best to live up to everything they are.
That's quite a bar that's been set for us.
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
Well, there are 10 other celestial avatars out there right now. First things first, we have to find them. Luckily, I know how.
So, are you finally going to tell me what that is?
This is how I found you, and it's going to be how we find the other avatars. It's called the Oculus, and it tells me who the closest avatar is and in which direction they lie.
What symbol is that?
That, my dear, is the symbol for Pisces, who appears to be somewhere beyond where that forest lies. And judging from those small stacks of smoke even beyond that, I'd say there's a village or small town nearby.
Well then, we better get going.
Hang on a minute, I took my sandals off. At least let me put them back on.
You better grab them quick, or I'll leave you behind.
I feel a song coming on.